Longs! That's you, by the way. It's your favorite orange furry monster here, Shloppy. And in this video, we're going to learn all about good personal hygiene, so you don't get sick. Sick! Practicing good hygiene means to be clean and healthy to prevent disease. Hygiene, not hygiene! That's something you say to your good friend Jean when they turn up unexpectedly at your house. Hi, Shloppy! Hygiene! Now, Shloppy is the picture of good health and never does anything unhygienic. Tissue! Sorry about that. Okay, so Shloppy's not perfect, okay? But why do we need to be so clean and healthy anyway? I'm fine with smelling bad. Sorry about that. So, apparently there are these things called germs. Germs are like tiny little invaders that can enter our bodies and make us sick. It's important to wash your hands with soap and water to kill any germs or bacteria that might be stuck to your hands. Now, you can't see them, but germs can spread very easily between people. But never fear, Shloppy's here! There are a few things we can do to make sure we don't get sick or spread disease to other people. Number 1, wash your hands. Shloppy has furry hands. You probably don't. You should wash your hands for about 15 seconds. Which incidentally is the same amount of time it takes for Shloppy to eat 3 cakes. Or sing happy birthday. True fact. Happy birthday to Shloppy!
Stop my ears!
How rude. Number 2. Do not sneeze or cough at people. People generally don't like it. Plus, it's a surefire way to spread germs and disease. Instead, cover your mouth when you sneeze or cough. And then make sure to wash your hands again to get rid of those pesky germs. Get off germs! Get off my furry hands! Number 3. Wash your body with clean water once a day. This way, special little germs called bacteria won't grow on your body and make you ill. Also, you won't smell bad. Still bad. Right, so now we know to wash ourselves and avoid coughing or sneezing at other people, we won't get ill, right? Shloppy can eat cake all day and roll around in doggy poo.
Ew, yeah.
Now, personal health is just as important as hygiene. Hi, Shloppy! Yep, hygiene. We must look after our bodies, okay? Because we only have one. We can't just borrow someone else's body because we got ours all unhealthy. Those people want their own bodies, see? Hey, give me your body. No, I like my clean body. Be responsible and get your own body. That's mean. So, teeth. We must brush our teeth with toothpaste twice a day to clean them. Otherwise, they'll fall out. Only joking. They're mints. Although, Shloppy should eat less cake. We must not eat too much sugar or fatty foods, like burgers, pizzas, or ice cream. Everything in moderation, okay? Unless it's spinach, in which case you can eat as much as you want. I do recommend spinach ice cream. Oh, spinach ice cream. In moderation, no Shloppalongs. Finally, exercise! Run and be active. Find the sport you love and just do it. It may be football, or basketball, what a shot! Or running, or cycling, or baseball. or acting, or singing, or dancing. I mean, I know they're not sports, but as long as you're doing lots of moving about and getting tired and sweaty. Shloppy does a lot of that. Not good for my fur. So to finish, Shloppy's going to test you with a little quiz about being healthy and good personal hygiene.
Hi, Shloppy!
Joke's over now, Jean, yeah? Question number 1. True or false? You should brush your teeth once every 2 days.
What?
I can't hear you, okay? Because I've got no ears. So put your answers in the comments below. Question number 2. How long should you wash your hands for? Oh, little hint. Remember happy birthday, okay? Question number 3. True or false? Eating ice cream is the best activity to do to stay healthy.
What?
I wonder. Now don't forget, leave your answers in the comments below. Shloppy off to do some exercise to work off all that ice cream now. Bye! It's the Shloppy Show! Yeah! Yo, Shloppalongs! It's me, Shloppy! Acclaimed superstar, 3-time Oscar nominated, and winner of this year's most good-looking Fergal Award. Okay, so none of that may strictly be true, but my name is Shloppy. So today we are going to learn about fractions. What are fractions? Well, Shloppy knows what his favorite fraction film is. The Incredibles! Oh my days, they really are incredible! What? Oh, apparently that is an action film. Oh, Shloppy definitely needs to learn about fractions. So a fraction is a part of something. I get it! So, a slice of this delicious cake is a fraction of the whole cake. Get it? Oh, now Shloppy's hungry. Fractions look like this. There is a top number, and there is a bottom number. I said bottom. Sorry. The bottom number represents the whole thing, or the parts that make up the whole thing. So, if I was to cut a mouth-watering cake into 4 pieces, the bottom number would be 4 and would represent the whole thing. The bottom number is called the denominator. Say it with Shloppy. Denominator. Sounds a bit like a Transformers robot. I am the denominator. I am the denominator. The top number is the part of the whole thing. It's called the numerator. The numerator. So we've got the numerator and the denominator. Remember those words, okay? This top number should be smaller than the bottom number because it always represents a part of the whole thing. So, if I eat just one little slice from this whole cake, then I will have 3 slices left out of 4, right? Lovely cake! Yes! So, we would write it like this. 3/4. 3/4! I would have 3 out of 4 slices of cake left. And that's a fraction! We're fractioning! Although, I'm not sure that's a word. So now, I have 3 cups full of delicious sweets. We can show that 3 out of 3 cups have sweets in them. 3 out of 3 is the same as 1 out of 1. it's a whole number. If the numerator is the same as the denominator, then it's a whole number. If Shloppy was to eat all of the sweets in one of the cups, then how, using fractions, would we show that only 2 out of the 3 cups now have sweets in them? Hang on, this might help you. So, in total, we still have 3 cups. So that's the bottom number, the denominator. But now, only 2 of the cups have sweets in them. 1, 2, 2. That's it. The numerator here is 2. 2 out of 3. Another fraction! I did it! Shloppy-tastic! Fractions, not fur actions. Because that's when Shloppy waves his furry arms around like this. What's that? Oh, yes, fractions are important for a couple of reasons, especially when it comes to sharing things equally. For example, if you buy a pineapple pizza and there are 8 people who want a slice, then you'll know to cut the pizza into 8 equal slices, so each person gets 1/8, 1/8 of the pizza. However, in this case, that can't happen, because Shloppy has accidentally eaten the whole thing. And now Shloppy doesn't feel too good. Fractions are also useful in games and sports. If you are playing a game, for instance, and you have reached level 5, then you could be on the final level, or you could still have lots of levels to go. If you know how many parts make up the whole thing, then you will have a much better understanding of where you are and not get lost. Like Shloppy is most of the time. I have no idea where I am right now. If you are on level 5 and there are 20 levels in the game, you can write that as a fraction. 5/20. You still need to finish 15 levels to complete the game. 15 levels? Oh, that's terrible! I've got so many levels to go! Don't judge, Shloppy. If you had furry hands, you'd be rubbish at video games too. Or in sports, if you have played 1 minute of football in a 10-minute match, then you have done 1/10, which means you need to play 9 more minutes. Oh, wow. Shloppy tired just thinking about it. On my head. Oh! Well, I hope you learned a lot with Shloppy today about fractions and numerators and denominators. I certainly did. Who knew fractions were so important and helpful in life, and that they actually have nothing to do with action films? Shloppy would be great in an action film. Agent Shloppy, at your service. Ow, 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 ow! Oh, my eyes, my beautiful eyes! Only joking! Bye! It's the Shloppy Show! Yeah! Yo, yo, yo! It's Shloppy time! And in today's video, I'm going to be talking very knowledgeably and not at all incorrectly about the life cycles of animals and plants. Now, first things first. A life cycle is not a bicycle that you own for life. That's what Shloppy thought, but apparently that's wrong. Very wrong. Idiotic even. Oh. So, a life cycle is how animals and plants change as they get older. For example, Shloppy used to prefer chocolate ice cream, but now I think I prefer Brussels sprout ice cream.
What?
Brussels sprout ice cream. Although, I don't think that's what the life cycle really means. Now, humans and animals look and act very differently. For example, dogs sniff each other's bottoms when they greet each other. And I'm willing to bet you don't do that with your friends. And if you do, please stop it. That is so not cool. But all living creatures do have one thing in common. The life cycle! All animals are born or hatch from eggs. Then they grow older and reproduce, which means to have babies of their own. Legend has it, Shloppy was born in a bush. Although I'm not so sure. As a small human person, you will have been born and are growing older and older by the day, minute, and second. One day, you will be an adult and will be able to have your own little human. This is the same for lots and lots of animals, but not all animals have the same life cycle. Let's look at the butterfly. What the? I said butterfly, not flying butter. Oh my days. Oh. When two adult butterflies reproduce, the mummy butterfly lays eggs in a safe place. Like a leaf on a tree. Doesn't sound like a very safe place to me. Shloppy could never balance on a leaf. I'm too heavy because I eat too much cake. Oh, I will never be a beautiful butterfly. Shloppy fly.
Wow!
Anyway, when they hatch, they come out as caterpillars. Amazing! Caterpillars look nothing like butterflies, but after a little while, they create a sort of sleeping bag around themselves called a chrysalis. That's chrysalis. And when they come out a few days or weeks later, they are a butterfly! So cool! Perhaps Shloppy can make his own chrysalis, and then maybe I could become a beautiful butterfly! I did it! I did it! I'm a chrysalis, and soon I'm going to become a beautiful butterfly! So, when the butterfly comes out of the chrysalis, it flies away to find another butterfly to reproduce with and lay more eggs. And the whole process starts again. The life cycle in action. This process, when an animal goes through a big physical change to its body as it develops into an adult, is called metamorphosis. That's metamorphosis. Think of it like morphing into something else. Like the Power Rangers! Humans, however, don't change very much at all. So don't expect to go changing into your cat or anything. You don't have any ex-human cat friends, do you, Snuffles? Charming. Plants are also living things, so they too have a life cycle. There are loads of different types of plants in the world. Can you name some? Trees, flowers, vegetables, fruits, eggplants, nuclear power plants.
What?
Okay, scratch that last one.
See ya.
Most plants begin their life as a seed or as a bulb. These seeds or bulbs can be planted by people, by animals, or by the wind. Not that type of wind. Seeds need water to start growing, and this process is called germination. That's germination. Now I know what you're thinking, but it's got nothing to do with those nasty germs that make us sick. It also has nothing to do with the country Germany. Oh, so many words with germ in them. Oh, Shloppy's so confused. When plants begin the process of germination, they grow roots down into the soil to find more water. And they grow shoots out of the ground to find sunshine to help them grow. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa!
Give it a rest.
These plants will then grow leaves and maybe even flowers, fruits, or vegetables, which will in turn grow their own seeds. These seeds will be spread by animals, people, or the wind. I said not that sort of wind. Once the seeds are spread, they begin to germinate. Remember that word? And the whole cycle is complete. Sweet! So now we know all about the different life bicycles of animals and plants. What? Oh yeah, life cycles, yeah. Before I go, I want to know what animal you would turn yourself into if you could. Post your answers in the comments below. Shloppy wouldn't mind being a beautiful butterfly so I could soar through the air with colorful wings. Although, I'm not fussed about that sleeping bag part. It took me 3 hours to get out of that chrysalis, and I hurt my bottom. Oh. Am I going to become a beautiful butterfly? Maybe I'm better off being hairy old orange me. How many of you would like to turn into Shloppy? Let me tell you, it's not an easy life. Have a look at my life cycle. I love butterflies. Brussels sprout ice cream. That's it! It's very hard work in my Shloppy life cycle, I can tell you. Oh, it's time for my afternoon nap. See ya! It's the Shloppy Show! Yeah! And then I ate 14 pieces of cake and felt pretty rough. Not a good day for the Shlopster, let me tell you. What? Oh, it's on. Yo! It's me, your favorite orange furry monster, Shloppy. And today we are doing a quiz. A quiz about different places all over the world. What? No, not like McDonald's or Disney World. Get the grip, Shloppalongs. No, today we are talking countries and continents. Now, Shloppy very knowledgeable about the world. I read the atlas every day to brush up. For example, did you know the capital of France is Paris? See? Shloppy very brainy. Okay, so, what's the largest ocean in the world? Wrong! It's actually the Puppy Sick Ocean. Yeah, the Puppy Sick. Ugh, wouldn't want to go for a swim in that. What? Oh, it's the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean. Shloppy needs to get his ears tested. So listen up, my furless friends. There are lots of different countries in the world, and all these countries fit into 7 different continents. Strange. The last time I looked, I'm sure there was more than 7 continents in the world, like
Wrong.
Oh, they're consonants. Consonants, yeah, like vowels and consonants that you use in the English language. How embarrassing. Oh. The world is also full of loads of cool and interesting things, like mountains, volcanoes, forests, cities, desserts. Oh, desserts. Shloppy loves desserts. Ice cream, jelly, cake. What? Oh, deserts. Like the big sandy places you get. Yeah, Shloppy knew that. Shloppy's still thinking about desserts, to be honest. Anyway, Shloppy going to test your knowledge of the world right here, right now. And don't forget to tell Shloppy how you did in the quiz in the comments below. Question number 1. Can you name 4 of the 7 continents? Luckily, you don't have to name 5, because I've only got 4 fingers. You could have had Africa. That's that continent over here. Africa is home to over 1 billion people and the Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert. Shloppy never heard of that one, but it can't be better than ice cream.
Wrong.
Yes, yes. Desert with 1 S, not dessert with 2 S's, okay? Shloppy got it now. Although, it sounds hot. Too hot for Shlopp. I'm covered in fur, people! Whoa. Antarctica is down here, folks. Now, not many people live there because it's so cold. Although, with my fur, I might be able to cope just a little bit better than you furless humans. This is Asia, the world's largest continent, and home to the Great Wall of China. Apparently, it's not made of China. Who knew? I suppose, if it was made of China, like cups and saucers and stuff like that, it would break all the time, and that would be a rubbish wall. This is Europe, which is home to Greece and the birth of Western thinking. It's also the home of French croissants, German schnitzels, and Paddington Bear. Actually, forget Paddington Bear.
See ya.
French croissants and German schnitzels are all Shloppy needs. Oh, Shloppy's so hungry. Oh. Now, North America is over here. That's where Disney World Florida is. And South America is here. They don't have a Disney World there, but they do have the world's largest tropical rainforest, the Amazon, named after the online marketplace of the same name.
What?
Where Shloppy buys his pants.
Yeah.
True fact. I've got a text. No, it isn't, Shloppy. You idiot. Amazon, the online marketplace, was named after the rainforest, not the other way round. Bet you can't buy pants in the rainforest, though. See? Brainy. Question number 2. Which continent are the following cities in? Tokyo, Beijing, Jakarta, Mumbai, Hanoi, and Shloppy Town. Okay, so Shloppy Town doesn't exist, but it should. These cities are all in Asia! Here they are on the map. Tokyo is in Japan, and Beijing is in China, this ginormous country here. But it's not as big as this humongous country here, Russia, which is partly in Asia and partly in Europe. It's so big! Wow. Anyway, Jakarta is in Indonesia. That's here. The fourth biggest country by population in the whole world. By population, I mean the number of people that live there, like adults and children, but not cats. Or dogs. Or Shloppys. Mumbai is in India, here, and Hanoi is in Vietnam, here. Shloppy-tastic! Question number 3. Can you name 3 countries in South America? This one easy for Shloppy. There are loads. 12 to be exact. In South America, the country with the highest population, we just learned that word, is Brazil. Then Colombia, then Argentina. But size isn't everything, you know. There are 50 times as many people in Brazil than there are in Uruguay. But Uruguay has recently been named Country of the Year. And they've won the World Cup twice. Shloppy loves football. On my head. Whoa! So, the full list of countries in South America is, in alphabetical order, of course, Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, then Guyana, Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, Uruguay, and Venezuela. Question number 4. Which big river runs through Egypt? You know, Egypt, pharaohs and mummies and things. Shloppy wants his mummy. Anyway, the Amazon, the Yangtze, the Nile, or the Rhine? Go! This is a trick question, surely. Rivers don't run. You need legs to run. Anywho, it was the Nile. Did you get it right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, final question. Question number 5. Numero 5. Nummer 5. Woo-how. Okay, it's not the lesson in how to say number 5 in different languages, okay? What is the name for a really big sea? Oh, and bonus point if you can name one too. Oh no! Okay, a really big sea is called an ocean! You could have had The Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Southern Ocean, or the Indian Ocean? There's so many oceans. Shloppy can't keep up. And to be honest, I stay clear of oceans. Even the thought of an ocean makes Shloppy feel seasick. That better. So, how many did you get right on the quiz, huh? Let Shloppy know in the comments below. Why not ask Shloppy a quiz question of your own, too? I bet Shloppy won't get one single question wrong. Shloppy far too smart for that. Anyway, where was I? What? It's the Shloppy Show! Yeah! Yo! Shloppy here, the only furry orange creature in existence! What? Oh, yeah, well, foxes, yeah, obviously, they're orange too, but apart from that, the only orange furry creature in existence! What? Oh, well, yeah, tigers, obviously, that goes without saying, but apart from that, the only orange furry creature in existence! What? Orangutans? Oh, give me a break. Oh. Anyway, today we are doing a smelling quiz.
What?
Oh, I wonder what Pongy smells.
Yeah.
We're going to have in store today. Hello, Shloppy. You fluff-brained furball. It's a spelling quiz, not a smelling quiz. That's even worse for Shloppy. I can't even spell my own name! Hashtag all my days! Okay, so, if we look at Shloppy's name... Look, it's here! Magic! We can see that it has a S and a H at the start of it. This forms a sh sound. Like, shh, keep it down, I'm trying to get some sleep! Brussels sprout ice cream. Also, the double P makes the O before it sounds like O rather than O. A short O rather than a long O. Hence, Shloppy, not Shloppy. Kind of like puppy and not poopy. You don't want to get those two mixed up. The last thing you want to do is take your poopy out for a walk. Anyway, get it? Sure you do. It's easy. Kind of. So, let's get started on the first part of the quiz. How do you spell the word boat? What? Can I use it in a sentence? Of course! I just ate a boatload of ice cream. Shloppy's not actually joking though. Oh, sorry. How do you spell the word boat? Do you know the answer? It's this one. O-A. Boat. B-O-T. Boat. If you put the letters O and A together like this, then it can make the sound O. A long O. Just like in soap. S-O-P. Soap. You know what soap is, right? Even Shloppy knows what soap is. Although, I've never used it. Next question. How do you spell the word rain? What? Can I use it in a sentence? Oh, yes, I can, actually. Shloppy can't go out in the rain because my fur will get wet and smell bad like a wet poopy. Sorry, Poppy. How do you spell the word rain? Tough one. The answer is this one. A-I. Rain. R-A-N. Rain. If you put A and I next to each other, then the sound will likely be A, like in Maine. Or brain. If only I actually had one. Last one on this easy peasy level. Can you spell the word loud? As in, if I shout, it will be really loud.
Give it a rest.
Sorry. Can you spell the word loud? Well, we know it's not O-A, because that would be load, yes?
Yep.
As in boatload of ice cream, remember? I certainly do. The answer here is O-A. If you put O and A together like this, then you can make the sound ow, like in loud, or shout. Right, you've made it this far. Shloppy impressed, very impressed. You're all master spellers. Like Harry Potter. Expelliarmus! Whoops. Now, we're going to take everything that we've learned so far and really put it to the test. Ready? I'm not sure I am, to be honest. But anyway, here goes. Can you spell the word throat? As in, I've got a really sore throat from shouting earlier on. I actually have as well, you know. Can you spell the word throat? Like this. Remember, to make the O noise, we can put O and A next to each other. Throat. That's it. You're bossing it. Okay, next one. This is tense. The word to spell is train. The word to spell is train. It's train. Tra-a-n. Like rain, remember? You're good at these, oh my days. Final one. Can you spell the word proud? As in, Shloppy's so proud of his wonderful singing voice. Can you spell the word proud? That's right. It's proud. Pr-ow-d. Like in loud or sound, or shout. So many words. That's it, folks. We did it. How many words did you get right? Let me know in the comment section below how you did on my awesome quiz. Maybe we can do the smelling test now like we were supposed to be doing, right? Actually, don't bother. I've got to clean up. My poopy is just a puppy all over the carpet. See you later, guys.